It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson here. Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal by my side. Not too long from now, the regular season will be coming to a close. But there are still some very heated battles going on for playoff position.
Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Well, guys, for the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off the loss to the Indiana Pacers. And, guys, the hometown fans not pleased with that dreadful performance. They saw their team get knocked out cold.
Yeah, and they were just shaky at times when it mattered most in that game, and it cost them.
You know what? They were awful offensively, labored to score on any level.
And when you look at Jay Crowder, he kind of bridges that gap between role player / star player. The numbers might not wow you, but his tough play at both ends of the court is extremely valuable.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And so in the game for the 76ers, Derrick Rose is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Tatum. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Thompson in at the center position. Now Morris after the missed three from Jay Crowder. Here's Anthony. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Thompson. And, Greg, wouldn't you agree, Crowder clearly one of the best in the NBA in defending?
Without question. I mean, this guy guards 3 positions every night. And the combination of strength, quick feet, and then the quick hands make him a problem.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And so here's Toronto. Embiid the screen. And Holiday kicks to Anthony. Launches a three, and it's Anthony again missing.
3 straight misses to begin this contest, and already starting to look frustrated.
The screen from Thompson, and the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, 2 turnovers already in just the first few minutes. Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus.
Embiid sets the pick for Holiday. There's the pick. Morris kicks to Anthony. Here's Embiid. The putback. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Fast break Toronto. Here's Holiday. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Holiday's got the first points on the scoreboard for Toronto. Outside Rose. And Oladipo, here we go. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid. And there are so many amazing players in the league right now, Smitty, when you look at some of the guys who came in since you retired. Who would you like to have played with or played against?
I think with, it would have been a treat to play alongside LeBron James.
Yeah.
I think against, I think right now I would love to see playing up against a guy like Giannis and Kristaps Porzingis, just the different ways these guys affect the game at their size. There's so many guys, and would love to get a chance to just be in front and marvel watching Steph Curry go through what he's doing, and a Kyrie Irving.
Right.
There's so many guys, Kevin. I just wouldn't want to guard those guys. I'm going to just say play with all those guys, not against.
And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the 76ers.
And you can see how big a role the 3-point shot played in their offense. They were determined to spread the floor and just kind of open things up through their long-range game.
Oladipo hits them both. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. And Holiday kicks to Anthony. Embiid sets the pick for Anthony. Shoots over Crowder. Again, the miss by Anthony.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him. but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
And Thompson kicks to Tatum. Passes it to Crowder. Over Anthony. Shot by Crowder, no good.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
Morris kicks to Holiday. Anthony dishes to Holiday. Morris outside. Clock at 6. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Here's Anthony. Anthony missing again. Up top, Oladipo. It's tipped. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And guy. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Tatum out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Rose. Then it's Thompson. And it's Oladipo in at the 2 spot. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And you see Bogdanovich, 6'8" at times, listed at shooting guard. GA, is he a 2?
No. If anything, I think he's often better defending power forwards than he is against the wings, in part because you're not going to look to post that position in the way the game is played today. This guy is skilled and tough, but doesn't have the great foot speed defensively, so I think that's to his advantage to guard those guys.
And now let's see who the NBA's hottest shooters have been in the second half of the season. 4th, Joel Embiid.
His touch around the bucket has been outstanding. I mean, he has missed very few of the good looks he's got.
Second free throw, no good. Toronto trailing. Anthony with it, outguarded by Crowder. Holiday, the pass to Carmelo. Back to Holiday. Anthony with the screen on Rose. 6 on the shot clock. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, but at least he's getting after it on the backboard, but got a little carried away on that one.
When you're assertive, when you're being physical, good things tend to happen, except for the foul calls.
There's a screen. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Oladipo dishes to Tatum. Rebounded by Anthony.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Embiid the screen. Off the pick. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Anthony's got his second bucket tonight. And Oladipo kicks to Thompson. Crowder the pass to Rose. Thompson sets the pick for Tatum. It's stolen by Morris. Pass to Bogdanovich. 1:49 left to play here in the half. Embiid, no good. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
And, you know, this can happen on the road. You're out defending guys who have just gotten into a comfort zone playing at home.
Well, you have to have an aggressive mindset, and you have to try to disrupt their rhythm.
And it's really all about the evolution of Derrick Rose, finding out how to be more effective at this stage of his career. And, you know, I think he's done a good job of not relying on his outside shot as much. Still can attack and get to the rim, and it's starting to lead to better results.
Derrick Rose, the former Memphis Tiger, has a great combination of speed and athleticism.
For Rose, the outside shot was something that never really recovered after his injuries, Greg, but he is still a dangerous scorer without that tool.
One of the better finishers still at the rim in the league in terms of guards. His decision to go inside more helped bump that field goal percentage up last season. Not everyone can adjust their game, but Rose managed to do it seamlessly.
Oladipo dishes to Tatum. That one off the back iron and out. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And for Joel Embiid, some real tough times to start his NBA career. Greg sidelined, as we know, for the first 2 seasons with injuries. And just when he got going in season 3, he was dealt a knee injury.
Yeah, it has not been easy. And remember, Joel Embiid is so competitive. You know, he came to the game late, but fell for it hard. And this is what he lives for, to be out on the court helping his team compete.
2 on the clock. Oladipo, good.
Look out. He's starting to find the range in this second period.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Anthony with the screen on Rose. Morris outside. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the half. Embiid the screen. Bogdanovich. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. And Toronto leads by 3.
And this is why you got to stay up on Bogdanovich. Once the screen comes, you can't afford to give him room to shoot.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports
The first half of the
halftime
books.
show.
This is Ernie Johnson. This is well, for Toronto, Kenny, some perspective, please.
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
And we're just about ready for the start.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Here's Oladipo. Joel Embiid out there with Anthony. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich. Then it's Holiday. And it's Morris in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The screen from Thompson. Here's Oladipo. Second shot opportunity. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Philadelphia. To the left side wing. And Holiday kicks to Embiid. Holiday against Rose. That's good from Holiday on the assist by Embiid. You know, Smitty, you had a long career. What was it, 14, 15 seasons you played for the Spurs, who've led the way on resting players and certainly extending their careers.
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but it's hard for me because I look at it as from a fan standpoint. When I played and now, you know, you have that kid and his dad coming to the game, and he doesn't get a chance to see that star player. And a lot of times there's 2 or 3 guys that sit out. I understand the rest is needed because it's a long term, but I wish guys could find a way, and coaching staff and organization, maybe have rest days as far as practice, but let the guys play because kids want to see their stars play.
Right, but in the middle of your career, are you thinking, hey, I want to play long term so this rest is good? Or are you saying, forget the rest, I want to play?
I just want to play. I mean, I think one thing is I never thought about long term. I just wanted to play the game that was in front of me, the practice that was in front of me, the preseason game that was in front of me. You just wanted to play.
Oladipo, good.
A solid beginning to this second half offensively. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Toronto shooting about 42% so far. And Holiday kicks to Anthony. He feeds it to Morris. Back to Anthony. Shoots over Crowder. Again, Toronto.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The 76ers trail by 3. Rose with the ball. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And when Marcus Morris gets a defender in a one-on-one situation, Greg, he feels the most at home.
And part of that might be from going up against his twin brother all the time when they were young. Marcus Morris has a great knack to find a shot he likes. Terrific with his mid-range.
Anthony, a perennial all-star talent, specifically because of that scoring ability, one of the best in the business.
And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
What I'm trying to figure out, why was their defense so much more suffocating in the first half? This does not look like the same team at all. Marcus Morris, a stretch four out of Kansas, has a good shot from range and can stretch out a defense. Not your typical power forward.
Embiid against Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rose. Steps back and drains the jump shot. And with Marcus Morris, his role when he's out on the floor is to stretch a defense and pull a big away from the basket, and he accomplishes that.
Yeah, he takes a good amount of threes, and you don't mind it. He's a solid shooter from deep at his position. Teams need a big man who can shoot like him to open things up.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
The 76ers trail by 7. It's Oladipo on the wing. Feeds it to Thompson. Oladipo against Bogdanovic. Oladipo misses. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morris passes to Holiday. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And now a 9-point Toronto lead for Philadelphia. They've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And here's Rose. The screen from Thompson. Oladipo for 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And that's 17 points for Victor Oladipo. And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Now here is Holiday. And so in the game for the 76ers, Victor Oladipo is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Tatum. And it's Thompson in at the center, filling out the middle. The 76ers trail by 6. And Embiid with the block. Outside, Bogdanovic. Hands it from downtown. Bogdanovic has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Toronto. Rose dishes to Tatum. Pass to Oladipo. Thompson, a screen on Bogdanovic. The pass to Tatum. Thompson sets the pick for Tatum. Shot clock at 5.
Love it, love it.
Tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Embiid the screen. Here's Anthony. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Embiid kicks to Holiday. Anthony sets the pick for Holiday. Trying his luck deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And after only making 35% of their shots in that first half, they are slowly getting into a groove here in the second.
And the 76ers call time here.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Brett Brown talking with his team. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
Here's Embiid. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Embiid's got the lead up to 10 now for Toronto. The screen from Thompson. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Awesome ability to focus there by Tatum. He just has a feel and a belief in what he's doing out there.
Holiday, the pass to Anthony. And Bogdanovich kicks to Embiid. Out to Morris from past the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
You know, plenty of teams, they try this strategy. Works when you're hot, but works against you when you're not.
Here's Oladipo. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And Holiday kicks to Embiid. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Bogdanovich. D right on him. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
Tatum dishes to Crowder. And the shot goes in.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
And Toronto has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. Two points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Crowder with the steal.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
They want to get out and run any chance they get. Superb D that generated into easy offense for them.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And I'm not sure the two-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
They need to work on getting a clean, quality look from the perimeter here. That should be their focus.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Oladipo. Back to Rose. For the 3. Tatum's shot is off. And so it's Toronto winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
When you're older, we laughed all night about my old man standing yelling, good God Almighty.